discriminate based on somebody's gender, Department of Health and Human Services and the Department of Human Services, depending on where you're at, are highly sexist. The fact is that if you're a junked out female, you are more likely to get help from all of these services than if you are a sober male who is injured. If you have actual disabilities, you're going to be ignored as a male, but you do drugs as a female, and all of a sudden everyone invests all this time. Now, one of the things that bugs me the most is I see what these people do for women. They don't pull the same BS that they pull on me. They don't pull the same tricks on me. They will sit down with a female immediately and assist her if she needs it. For me, they're going out of their way to throw sandwiches at me, so to speak. This is sexism. This is how men are treated. Oh, well, we can't help you because you have a penis, but here's a peanut butter sandwich. It's nuts. Now, of course, there's also the fact that it's not just Department of Human Services that does this. Every one of these agencies that has pushed me on to another agency, it is their job to do what it is that I called them for. If it's not, then they need to stop, first of all, advertising that. Second of all, if it is illegal to discriminate against me for my gender, and obviously all of these services are discriminating against me for my gender, and it is against the law for them to discriminate against me for my gender, well, what gives? Why am I still being discriminated against because of my gender, especially by the services that we're supposed to go to when we're discriminated against? Now, don't get me wrong, it's not just my gender. The fact that I have a penis is not the only reason that I'm victimized, go ahead, by these services. There's also the fact that many of these services, because they have denied me my rights, I've tried to turn them in because they want to procrastinate and play stupid, pretend that they are mentally retarded when it comes to assisting a male. Now, these people are all rocket scientists. They know exactly what to do and exactly how to do it and exactly how to go about it in exactly the right way to make sure that a female does get that. But also, just like any other service in America, especially that accepts your taxpayer dollars, they are still going to triage even with the females who it is that they're willing to help and who they're not. Now, there is a big difference between the way that men and women are treated by all these services and also by most of the individuals within these services. This is why men commit suicide at 5 times the rate of women starting at the age of 15. We don't matter. When we try to turn in our predators, we are victimized, especially if our predators are female. Now, you guys have gotten to see the news articles with, even a lot of women that I turned in. I turned in Michelle Decini. What's she in prison for? Sexual assault. I turned in Sarah Nelson. What is Sarah Nelson in prison for? Sexual assault. I turned in Robert Franklin Warnick. Why is he on the registered sex offender list? Because he's a registered sex offender. Now, this is blatant and obvious. Any idiot with a computer can look this stuff up. But between looking it up and giving me the sexist treatment that you give me, I get the sexist treatment. I get the, oh, you have a penis, you don't matter. Oh, you have a penis, you need to go to the back of the bus. And the thing is, through the last 6 years, not listening to me has resulted in over 24 dead people, at least. You guys wouldn't say, oh, it's not like that. Oh, you're imagining it. Well, you can go ahead and make whatever claims you want. The fact is, the evidence is here. Now, if a woman needs assistance with gathering and collecting and showing evidence, there are literally dozens of services that will assist her. for a man, you get to see that even with Dan, who's nice to me, he's still not making any actual effort to help turn in these crimes. I mean, the abilities that I have now and the resources that I have now, it's because when I tried to turn in these crimes, people procrastinated, and in many cases, it's literally been years. And this isn't just law enforcement. It isn't just the Department of Human Services. It's not just the Office of Aging and Disability. It's everyone. When you are a disabled and homeless male, you have to have an advocate to go in with you in person, something that I have literally never had. Now, that's the thing about Megan Missegatis. Megan Missegatis is not an advocate. She intentionally misled the situation on multiple occasions about that. She also, rather than explaining it, she wanted to argue for 6 months. Well, that's not okay. Literally, the woman that I was sent to turn in my predators wasted 6 months of my life. And assisted my predators in getting away. Hood River, the Dalles, neither one of these places produce anybody who's going to stand up to the cops. These people work closely with the cops. So if a cop screws up, oh yeah, they'll forget about that cop abusing 100 homeless males because there was the one time that he actually did his job because his supervisor was there. Did he do his job for a man? No, in those cases, it's nearly always a woman. Now, you see this situation with Dan and calling him up repeatedly, calling up the Department of Health and Human Services repeatedly, calling up the police repeatedly, literally calling all the places that I'm told to call, but they're not coordinating. Guess what I saw today? I saw 4 police officers standing around looking like friggin' idiots while 3 different caseworkers talked to one woman. That's right. That's right. 7 people there to pretend like they care about a woman that they really don't. The only reason that any of them got involved is because this woman had a baby not too long ago, like within the last few days. And so, of course, they're all wanting to pretend like they're concerned and they actually give 2 shits, but they don't. This is the United States of America, folks. These cops don't care about anybody but their friggin' paychecks. They don't care about anything but themselves. There is a reason that police officers of all professions, police officers are at the top of the list for beating their wives. They're also the most likely profession to get away with it. We've also got an issue with the prisons here in the United States. See, the military prisons are filled full of who should be in prison. Child molesters. Over 70% of the inmates in our military prisons are sex offenders. So I'd say our military prisons are about the only ones doing what they should be doing. Anyway, I'm still waiting on the person.
You were still here, sir.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
She's not here, but do you have a number that we can leave for her to contact you?
She has my number.
Oh, she has your number.
Yep, She was going to call me yesterday, apparently, according to the guy that I had spoken to on the phone, but that was with the CPS emergency hotline, I think.
Oh, okay.
And they gave us a case number, but the case number doesn't do any good because without somebody assisting me with the turning in the evidence, I'm not able to. So although I've got a case number, they need the evidence from me, and she was apparently going to help me. She's actually the one that the people on the hotline said specifically to talk to.
Okay.
And they actually made the call from here. Day before yesterday, they made the call from the office and handed me the phone. So the phone call to the child abuse hotline was actually made from here. So
okay, all right. I will go let Noemi wrote a note, but I didn't realize you were out here. I was looking for you in here, so I'll go put that down, and then I'll have her give you a call.
All right.
Okay. All right. Sorry, she's not here.
That's quite all right.
All right. Take care.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Not here, not here, not here. I'm trying to follow the instructions and see the people I'm told to see and all that. It ends up being hurry up and wait, hurry up and wait, hurry up and wait. I mean, here it is. I started 6 months ago trying to get assistance with this, and I got blown off, and I got my time wasted, and this is just stupid. Let's see, this one says a news break. After daughter's suicide, dad shares an emotional message to, I don't care, she's dead for a reason. She wanted to die. Thank goodness she got what she wanted. What are the chances that her dad is one of the reasons she wanted to die? Probably pretty good. Anyway, it looks like the lady that I came here with has concluded her business, and I've concluded mine apparently because there's nobody here. So, Cricket store, right?
No, I have to wait until 12:15 to get the card to talk to people.
All right.
My application now.
All right, it's only 25 minutes. You want to hang out here?
I want to go over and pay my $2 and see if I can win up to 10.
Oh, the lottery. Because you got the winning ticket. Yep.
So I should do this, I can put it in the machine and come right back over here.
All right. My live feed froze up again. I don't like it.
See if you can catch up hands. If you want to.
I'm not even sure where to do that, but I was going to clean out the ginormous mess yesterday in order to do that. I was supposed to do that at the Center for Living office, but they didn't give me a note like they were gonna.
Yeah.
And like even with the note, the cops say shit like, oh, well, how do we know you didn't write that? But without the note, I gotta be 10 times more scared. God. That dude dumped his whole fucking ashtray in my car. He had one of those, the ones it's got the slidey thing and you slide it off and it's open and then you ash in it and then you slide it closed. Well, he was pulling it out. He was swearing up and down he had a joint in there and he wanted to smoke it. And I told him, well, you can't smoke it in my car, especially if I'm driving. And that was actually the last person to ride in my passenger seat before you. All right. Well, no peer pressure from me. I guess I'll go over to the library or something, or try to find a tobacco. Oh, I got 2 of these. They're both different size hoops. One fits literally right inside of the other. No, that didn't work. What the hell? My phone's having issues.